your Martin Ryan Empire here. I thought everybody stay safe and just be careful out there. I wish you all the best. I thought I'll do something different. I'm gonna do my reaction of the last ride of one of the greatest sports entertainment in this today, so I will never forget. It's the Undertaker. I got the Undertaker t-shirt from the WWE network. If you want to get your own WWE t-shirt of Taker, Triple H, or like if you win a Euro shop, if your legends, your favorite legends is on the WWE Euro shop. If you live in the UK with me, this is for you. If you live in the US, your favorite legends, go to WWE shop and get your t-shirts of WWE shop. I'm gonna do a first look of the Undertaker's last ride. You know, I'm a huge fan of the Undertaker. The Undertaker is one of the greatest legends, and his real name is Mark Calloway. I always loved the Undertaker. I always loved the guy beneath Mark Calloway. He's the one who I literally love professional wrestling because of the Undertaker. The Undertaker is one of the greatest none other sports in entertainment, and to me he is real life. And you look at him and you feel that presence, and you look to the Undertaker. He is a phenomenon. He is literally the legend we grow up with when we was a kid. We love the Undertaker's matches. We love the Undertaker's promos, and his theme song is quite good. And just let's get down to it. We will watch it together, but I'm on the WWE Network. If you want to get to your WWE Network, go and subscribe and watch WWE Network. And also, I can't copy the videos because I don't want to get copyright. But here, let's get down to this. Here we go. Let's get down to this. Here we go. No, wrong video. I mean, wrong control again. Wrong button, as always does. Our first look of the Undertaker. I turn it down because I don't want to get. You followed Taker place in 2017 and to 20, and in 2017, 3 years before WrestleMania with Vince McMahon, and before when time Mark Calloway, his Orlando 30th 2017.
A lot of things that are really personal. But what happened to me? You know, I used to be a tough son of a bitch. What happened? Here I am, you know, at this late point in my career, and I'm wondering, am I going to be able to hang with this young guy?
Roman Reigns. Two of my favorite, to me, to this day, that inspire me to this day is Taker and Roman. These two are the guys, the real guys I grow up with to this day. I always loved Taker. I always, no matter what, I always loved Taker at the bottom of my heart. I don't want to cry. I'm just,
it's tough. It is. But it's my reality. I mean, that's where I'm at. And at this point in my career, I can't work a full schedule. Like I said, I love and respect this business.
I always respect for the Undertaker. Like
all I ever wanted to be was I wanted to be a wrestler.
I love it. To me, if
would I have imagined,
I'm gonna stop
the
this.
success of that character?
I would literally say, like, just one time I just paused it because I love the Undertaker. The Undertaker is one of the greatest legends in this sports entertainment. To me, he does a very good job. Like, just no matter what, I always gonna love Taker. I always gonna love the Undertaker. And this is the thing with the Undertaker. I always love that character, and I love the guy in real life. And I just want to say to thank you for the Undertaker who brought me up. Like, just if WWE is starting to sink in or dies off and dies down, I will literally watch the Undertaker just for that, because the Undertaker is one of the great, not like he is of the greatest, but he's more than the greatest legend in this sport. Because if you go down to the local shops or you go down to the cafes or all that, do you know the Undertaker? Like, hell yeah, I know the Undertaker. I know who the Undertaker is. Everyone knows who, like, the Undertaker, Mark Calloway, who betrays the Undertaker. Everyone around the world knows who he is, because, like, Mark Calloway, aka the Undertaker, he's quite famous, very, very famous, and just because no matter what, I always gonna love Taker. Like, I always gonna love the like this betrayal of the, and I always gonna love the Undertaker character, and I'm always gonna love Mark Calloway beneath that character. Just how it's just long years Taker's been having good matches, good promos. I no matter what, I always gonna be watching Taker, because Taker is that damn good at it. And I just nobody, if people says to me who I go for, if it's like Steve Austin or the Undertaker, I love them both, but my heart always belongs to the Undertaker, because I always love how he does it, and just this man is like phenomenal. I just want to have a beer with, I want to drink with. I would love to. This is what I love the Undertaker story, like start to finish, like how he first started Survivor Series and how he first finished. And just to me, I always gonna be love Taker. I still love Stone Cold. Stone Cold is one of the greatest, but the greatest of all time is Taker in my heart of heart, because I had to, like, when it was WrestleMania. If you go back to WrestleMania 36, I felt that moment. I felt sympathy for the Taker. I just feel so much for Taker, and it just, like, I was worried if he has got it, and if he has still got it in his system. I was like just a bit worried about him. I'm just like worried the man beneath and the character, because I was so lovable, that character. But no matter what, I to this day on, I always gonna love the character, and just forever and to years to come, just got my respect to the Undertaker.
And the longevity, there's no way.
Survivor Series, November. I said November of 22, the 90s. It was first time the Undertaker debuted at Survivor Series. I was not around about that then. Back in my time, I was not around about that time.
Ever been so drawn to a character so immediately?
I remember the first time when I watched.
It never felt like a performance. It just felt.
I will literally stop the ninja of Mick Foley. When I first saw the Undertaker, it was on Raw when he feud with Kane, and I was loved the Undertaker. I was loved that character straight away. With my cousin, like no joke, I always buy like the Undertaker figures, and just because the Undertaker was damn so cool, and just like, oh, I said, oh, I love that character. He is cool. Like I used to love like Taker, Rock, Stone Cold, Mick Foley, Kane, Shawn Michaels. The Undertaker was one of them. I remember when I first watched, every time I go sleep round at my cousin's house, and I will never forget, I always watched The Undertaker, and then just like play video it like all the time, and Taker was that damn good, and he inspired me to be a fan of WWE. And that's how I still a fan of one of the greatest legends of this industry of professional wrestling.
Someone tapping into his inner self and bringing it out to the public.
Mick Foley, WWE Hall of Famer.
I always thought with Frankenstein that you couldn't do much to him.
I used to be scared of the Undertaker, but to me, he was a pretty cool character.
He became what he envisioned the Undertaker.
He was a pretty cool character, and I loved how the character.
In every sense of the word. Rest in peace. Was less is more. The pace of my matches was extremely
Greatest.
slow. And then bang.
Yeah. Fast pace, and then just like, oh.
People off guard, like, whoa. They know you can move like that. The eye roll, that just happened in a match. I think it was Greg Valentine I was working. Heading down in the corner. I just rolled back in my head. When I came back, and everybody was like, what the hell was that?
It goes all the way back to his love of what we do, his love of performing. And what he was willing to sacrifice, it was what he was willing to do.
That's what I love about Taker. He comes back, just not to retire, he comes back every now and again, and just...
He was 300 pounds, and just a big son of a gun.
Not to, like... To me, he's born to be a Hall of Fame.
Could move in a way and do stuff that men his size should be able to do.
Let's should do like a statue of Taker. Let's do like a more like. WrestleMania 30 May in 20. That's where I was 1 year old. 1 year old. I used to go my first figure. I remember it was the Undertaker. I can't remember, but I think that was my first figure of the Undertaker.
WrestleMania is just. I mean, that's it. I mean, that's the creme de la creme industry. And
one of the greatest.
It's big time.
WrestleManias.
It is.
You are looking at the most incredible performer in WrestleMania history.
I watched this couple of matches.
Someone brought it to my attention.
Some of his clip.
Somebody said you were undefeated at WrestleMania. Really? Oh, that's cool.
The streak took on a life of its own.
The Undertaker looks good. He still looks good to this day.
Continues to grow.
It really added a great element to each WrestleMania. If there was a totem pole, Taker was at the top of the totem pole.
He was in. I would literally stop.
I earned his respect.
He was in the top of the range. Not John Cena. All due respect for Roman Reigns, like The Undertaker was on top every single professional wrestlers, because The Undertaker is unbeatable, and he got that spire. He's got that that it factor. He got the wrestling factor, and he's got the looks, and he got the momentum, and he's got everything. Just to me, we love that character just like that. Us professional fans, real fans in WWE, like been there from the classic, from Attitude Era until now. We grown up from The Undertaker. We spies that. We see that The Undertaker, say, oh, that is pretty cool, that's pretty badass, that's the Green Reaper, and that is pretty sick. I love The Undertaker because he's such cool element, and what I will not forget, where his theme song just starts, I just got goosebumps. I just like chills down my spine. And I think to myself, like, whoa, like that is inspiring. The Undertaker is damn cool, but kind of goosebumps, kind of chill. And his matches, and it's like just fast paced, and he inspires me to be like a fan of professional wrestling, and also I became a fan of him because he is. I would love to listen to his stories and his chapter. I will buy one of his books one day. I will buy one of his books, but who knows?
That night, and to earn Taker's respect,
I got my respect, like what he does.
That opportunity.
No matter what, I always.
He trusts me.
I always pay my respects to The Undertaker, no matter what.
That is the streak.
As a fan of Taker,
Who would have thought
and just
one man could make so many WrestleManias?
He did. He made so many WrestleMania.
Conversation to make that happen. Every match was
This is the thing. When The Undertaker built WrestleMania, it was alive. It was astounding. It was feel you in with The Undertaker. You into that WrestleMania. That WrestleMania was alive. That WrestleMania was all about him. And every if you go back to watch his WrestleManias, he's always souls to soul, and The Undertaker is none other the greatest thing ever, and he's had so many credible moments he has, and just like we don't care if he wins or loses, we still love the guy. We love how he betrays that character and how he spars so many millions around the world, and just like if you go to WWE in Raw or SmackDown back in but people's always gonna say, I just want to see The Undertaker. That was back in those days, where all I want to see is The Undertaker, nothing else, because The Undertaker was damn so popular in those days, and just I love Taker. The Undertaker is one of the greatest I grown up with. So I love when he, like, people call him the Green Reaper, like so many names that and it's so cool.
different and unique in its own way.
And he had so many credible matches with Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, Shane McMahon. So many other credible matches like The Undertaker has.
Is what made it okay for me to only work once a year. You know, because I had to defend the streak.
I understand, and that's what I love about it. This is what I love about the Undertaker. He comes every once a week, and that hypes up. No doubt about. I always have my respects and due to the guy and who plays the Undertaker, Mark Calloway.
I mean, it takes its toll. I had a 5-year stretch or so there where my schedule would be.
He still looked good for his age. No matter what, he still looked good for his age.
I would have my Mania match. Then I would have some kind of surgery to repair whatever had been bothering me going into that match, and then go straight from rehab right into training to be ready to go into Mania again.
People have no idea how much pain he's in physically and how much pain he tolerates and how many surgeries he's had. It's just, they don't understand.
Stay out, man. Keep running
I always worried about Taker every time, guys, and no joke. I'm always going to be with Taker, no matter what. May 31th in 2007, 2 years before WrestleMania.
At this point, every year, that's kind of the big issue, is making sure that there's always enough gas in the tank. And that's kind of
true.
a product of only working the few matches that I do now. Everything that that I'm dealing with now. So yeah, it's a kind of a crazy web I weave, trying to train effectively and get to get the maximum results I can with what I'm working with.
WWE Performance Center.
This is always the most nerve-wracking workout because it's the last workout before the match. You always fear some type of injury 2 days before the biggest match.
I felt his pain. I literally not felt his pain, but I felt sorry for him. I felt sympathy for him. Sorry, when I watched WrestleMania 36 with AJ Styles, I was worried. I was literally just, if you go to my video, I was literally just panicking and I was not panicking, but I was a bit like my hands, like my teeth and just my hairs, was like I was literally worried about the guy, the Undertaker, about his injuries and everything.
There's some young guy that's making a lot of the shows through the year, that may not be on that card. So it's my duty to make sure that it's worth putting me on the card. No one would probably say anything to my face if I stunk it up.
Nobody says it to your face, because you are absolutely a legend. You are like a core legend to this planet Earth, and there was nobody as him, Mark Calloway, as the Undertaker. There is nobody betrayal as the Undertaker, and there's no one betrayal as Mark Calloway to this day. And I'm so glad all these years when he's debuted Survivor Series, and I'm so glad he came to WWE.
15 years ago, that's just like, I know reality is that I've slowed down.
But you still look cool. You still look badass.
I try to bring the best package that I can,
on that night. So
I agree with him.
Like I said, it would still be
no matter what, if his package still slows, but I will still got my respects for the Taker. I always respect for the man who he is.
Not what he is now. What happened to me? This riddle.
People have no idea how much pain he's in physically.
What he was willing to sacrifice. Father Time catches all of us.
So when is the time?
I sometimes wonder if he knows the end is near, but it's hard to do.
Remember who the
You are.
I mean, he's in the ring.
He's the freaking Taker.
With a match that was fitting, the Undertaker, that's what separates being good and great. Being a legend.
You are a legend. And no matter what, and he is a legend, and he is the like if WWE is going down, there's two things. I just watched wrestling because of if one of the legends returns, or if Taker comes back. But it's like, for my point of view, I always gonna worry about Taker, no matter what. I always give my respects for the big guy, and always gonna give my just heartfelt for the Undertaker, because if you remember the WrestleMania 36 and you feel his pain, and you feel how he's going through with going through tables, ladders, and chairs, and those materials, and you felt every single pain. And to me, I always still feel it.
What happened to me? This riddle.
People have no idea how much pain he's in physically.
What he was willing to sacrifice. Father Time catches all of us.
And it's, to me, I know it captures Taker a lot of times, and just to me, I always, no joke, I always pay my respect, and I always pay my dues for none of the greatest legends ever. To this day, I always just my Undertaker, and just I always and this is the thing, and there's a lot of people said this to me, and oh Martin, which wrestler you grow up with? The most point, I grown up with so many legends. I grew up with Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Mankind, Kane, but the most importantly I grew up with so much is The Undertaker. One of the greatest legends ever, but who knows, but I get what you think of that, and I will see you guys on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night, or tomorrow, if I do my reaction for you guys, because it's not that long. We're literally close to Money in the Bank. I'll see you guys later. If you want me to do this again, or if you want me to continue reactions of other things, I will love you so much, guys. Please hit that subscribe button, and it means a lot do's for me, and stay safe and stay at home and just be careful out there. I will catch you later, guys. I will catch you later, my yard. Believe that.